Okay, so by now I have done couple of things like our registration using MVC is done, and the second process, or in the last video only, I have completed that validations if these fields are blank or not. So as you can see, I am taking username, password, re-enter password, first name, last name, email, security question, answer, and phone fields from this registration page, right? So here in my first validation on servlet, I am checking if username contains a null or a blank, if password contains null or a blank, if re-enter password contains null or a blank, and similarly for first name, for last name, and so on, right? So I have checked. So if any of these fields is containing the null value, these conditions will be true. Once this condition is true, it will enter inside, and here it will check. Fine, it will set this particular value of msj into request object, and then this particular request object will be passed along with the request, and will go to the request.jsp page. So I'll come to this request.jsp, and the same message will be displayed here. So what will be displayed here? If any of the field is blank, this particular string will be displayed. All fields are mandatory. As I had already discussed in the class, this particular request object can take value to the next page. Fine, so it is taking to the next page, that is what your register.jsp. Similarly, if your values of password and re-enter password are not matching, if these two values are not matching, this condition will be true. Say I had given this negation here, right? This exclamation mark is important. Fine, so this particular value will be, say, true. Once it is true, it will enter inside, fine, and set the message password does not match, and keep this message along with the request. We'll go to the register.jsp. Here we'll print that. So password does not match will be printed here. If both the conditions are false, then we'll come to the else part. Fine, so in this else part, now I'm calling the method in my DAO class, that is what a register user, and my user will be registered. Fine, so this much is done. In next video I'll explain how can we log in using same MVC design.